is Kayla Lewis. Welcome to ATL News Live. Our news story of the day is the lives of nurses during trying times. We know how COVID 19 has affected our youth, young adults, and elderly, but have we thought about how the virus has affected our nurses and the different precautions they have to take on a day to day basis? I sat down with Mrs. Sharonda Navoa, a registered nurse in the Labor and Delivery Department at Southern Regional Hospital, a wife and a mother of three. She explained how certain things have changed in the hospital since COVID 19 and some precautions both her and her patients have to take.
So normally, we would not, for when we go in to examine patients, we wouldn't wear masks or goggles or any personal protective equipment except for gloves if we needed to. Now that COVID-19 is relevant, now we actually have to dress up, we have to gown up.
The coronavirus has not only brought change in the way nurses gear up for work, but it has also brought quite more emotion to the workplace, especially to Amanda. Amanda is a critical care nurse. She is a wife, a mother of two, and a dog mom of five. Amanda has been in the nursing field for 10 years, and during this trying time, nothing has brought more emotion to her than this one experience she had with a COVID 19 patient.
A gentleman who literally drove up with COVID symptoms and parked his car in the parking lot. And he had no one. His family had died. His mother and father had died. He was never married. He just had a couple of friends, no children. He had a couple of animals, and I was so preoccupied with those animals. We knew he was dying. And I sat in his room and I rubbed his head and I talked to him and I held him until he died. And something about having to pick up his car keys, it hit me hard. This man drove up to the hospital in his own car, and he thought he was going to leave.
Both Mrs. Navoa and Amanda have been affected by COVID 19 in tremendous ways, with having to protect both their children and spouse if they come into contact with a positive COVID patient at work, and the emotional ties that come with being a nurse. They suggest to everybody that you stay safe and wear masks, wash your hands, and stay 6 feet apart from people. Wow, such a moving story. Nurses really never get the credit they deserve. They are truly considered heroes in the eyes of so many people. Well, that's all for ATL News Live. I'm Kayla Lewis. Remember to stay safe and stay clean.